Hello, wonderful people. I welcome you all back to my YouTube channel. Please, in case you are new to this channel, this is Frames TV. Please kindly give us a subscription so that whenever we post anything, you'll be the first person to get a notification. Thank you. And today is all about the PREMPEH, the first international airport. That's the backbone of PREMPEH, the first international airport. You know, the PREMPEH, the first international airport has been opened not long ago or just recently, and how passengers are patronizing by using the new terminal that just opened for their various traveling purposes. But for this matter, I will show you wherever the power is coming from, when there is a power outage. So what you are seeing here is not anything but it's a genset that we have at a standby at the PREMPEH, the first international airport. So meaning genuinely people who uses the airport or do contribute to airport usage understand how electricity, how crucial it is to have electricity at the airports, because looking at the runway, we have most of their fittings on the ground, and even the control tower, they uses electricity for their communications. So meaning electricity is also a crucial one of the peak when it comes in airport development. So please kindly stay with me as I will be showing you the exact functionality of each of the following genset that we are seeing here. So this particular genset, they are scheduled to assign to special duties. So looking at this particular genset, you see we have two white gensets. So these two white gensets that we have here is basically for the utility. And those of you who are into engineering and understand the word utility, you can say the utilities are where we have our systems. When you come to airports, the utilities is where we have our systems being stationed. So our systems, we have a totalizing machine that give us a quick changeover to or from when there is a power outage or power just restored. So looking at this, I'll be showing you where the totalizing machines are. That's the utility where we have our systems, and this is such a superb invention or such a superb initiative for Ghana Airport to have such a robust standby genset to be handling power outage when there is no power at the PREMPEH, the first international airport. So looking at these 5 gensets, we have 2 that is taking power to the utility, and the remaining 3, in all there are 5. So the remaining 3 will convey power to the terminal. So immediately when there is a power outage, meaning we will be having the 2 conveying power to the utility, and the remaining 3 will be conveying power to the terminal to avoid a total blackout. So to avoid that total blackout, we are always on check to see the genset at the panels at the totalizing being set to auto mode. So for that reason, once there is a power outage, meaning the genset will automatically, based on its schedules, to take over from the system, so that we have power at both sides, both the terminal and the utility, to maintain and to avoid total blackout at the PREMPEH, the first international airport. So please, I will entreat you to stay calmly with me as I will be showing you some parts of the genset and some of the important functionality of this particular genset that are at the PREMPEH, the first international airport. So looking at on the ground, you see we have some racks that we have been laid cables through that racks. We have been laying cables to top of the roof, and these cables that you are seeing that have been laid to the room, you see it is connected to the totalizing machine that has been schedule on an auto mode to take off or to take over from main grid when there is a main grid shutdown or there is a power outage on the main grid. So meaning these machines that we are seeing here, it does a special work for the PREMPEH, the first international airport. So what you are seeing here is the pipe that is connected or linked to the bulk tank. You see, each of the genset that you are seeing here is having these particular pipes, and they are all connected to the bulk tank. Talking of the bulk tank, that's where we have a diesel reserve. So I will be talking about that one too. So we also have emergency button on the genset. So in case there is an emergency, maybe we are running a genset and we have an emergency, the first thing to do is to just push that emergency button to avoid further distractions. So the pipe, you see the pipe here, these pipes are connected to the bulk tank. So for that bulk tank, we also have a pump that is attached to the bulk pump. So in a situation where we have to refueling of the genset, we just have to on the pump. Then those pumps are mostly automated, and this particular one that I'm talking about is also automated and not need to be worried when it comes in refueling of genset when there is a fuel shortage. So these are the gensets at the PREMPEH, the first international airport. You see the cables that has been laid inside the racks conveying power to the totalizing. From the totalizing, it will go, some of the cables will go straightly to the terminal inside. And you see this particular genset that you are seeing here, it does a special, it all has some special duties being assigned to. So mind you, coming to PREMPEH, the first international airport, power is not a big deal, because we always have 5 gensets on a standby which take over when there is a power outage. So PREMPEH, the first international airport, with this initiative or with this effort to handle power outage, meaning it's a 100% assurance from PREMPEH, the first international airport, to get you covered when you have your battery, your phone, or any of your gadgets at the PREMPEH, the first international airport being shut down. So this is the bulk tank I was talking about. You see this bulk tank, it has an inlet and outlet. As for the inlet, I'll be showing to you where we mostly discharge fuel to. And moreover, this bulk tank that you are seeing here, it has a capacity of for 50,000, which is 50,000 liters, meaning it's too big. And because we have those 5 gensets on a standby, meaning we have to get a big one to handle such operations. So these pipes that we are seeing here, the 2 pipes that are basically made for the bulk tank, and one of it is for discharging and one of it is for outletting. Meaning the outletting is to the genset, and the discharging, which is the intake, is from the discharging point. So looking at this bulk tank, we have a pump attached to it to handling the refueling of the genset when we have fuel shortage in the gensets. So these pumps are automated pumps. So you can see the capacity of the bulk tank is about 50 liters of diesel reserve tank that we have at the PREMPEH, the first international airport. And those 2 pipes that are being stationed on the ground is basically to the discharging point. One of it is basically to the discharging point, and the other one is to the genset. You see those pumps those pipes that I have already shown to you, they are all connected and they link to this particular pump. So from this pump, meaning it goes directly to the genset. So looking at this bulk tank, it's a reserve diesel bulk tank that we have at the PREMPEH, the First International Airport. So meaning this is the discharging point that I'm talking about. You see those two pumps that I've already showed to you. You see one of it here is the end. So looking at this discharging point, we also have a power button here. So we have a switch here. So in a situation when we have the tanker at this particular point, meaning we have to just couple their outlet to this particular inlet, then we then discharge fuel to the system through the bulk tank. So here is the totalizing panel I was talking about. You see already I've shown you guys the cables that are coming from the genset. That 5 of the gensets, they all come to this particular place, which is the totalizing. This machine has been scheduled to handle power outage, and you know these machines are basically set at auto mode. So in a situation when we have a power outage, meaning this particular panels that you are seeing here do the switching by itself from the main grid to the genset. So you see already I just came for a checkup and I saw that the machine is not at auto mode, and basically there is an indication on it showing that it's not at an auto mode. So I just resetted it and it was back to normal. So meaning that those things that we do at the PREMPEH, the First International Airport, are the normal routines that we basically do for proper functioning and to avoid total blackout, because we don't know where power may fail, and because it could be the failure of this particular panels, which is not normally on its actual functionality. So we just have to be attending to this particular machines to examine its activeness to respond to power outages. So this machine too that we are seeing here, this is different from the totalizing. These are the AVR. We all know how AVR do operate, because we know the AVR to be automated voltage regulators. So in a situation when we have unstable voltages, meaning this particular machine that you are seeing here, which is the AVR, it gives us a certain range of voltage to be handling the system to avoid disturbances, and also keeps our machines safe. So I'm now at the MV, medium voltage room. So looking at this medium voltage room, we have where we have our meter chamber. So whatever the consumption is going on at the PREMPEH, the First International Airport, we have it all here. So looking at this meter chamber, we have it all here. So this is the meter chamber, this is the interface of the meter chamber, and this is the ultra modern machines that we have at the PREMPEH, the First International Airport. And we also have AC being mounted on the wall to cool the system and to avoid heating, and also fire outbreak, because we know these machines how big they are, mostly when it is running on hours, because we've been operating this machine 24 hours. So we just have to be having ACs to do the cooling for the system. So once we enter this particular place, trust me, it's very cool. It's very, very, very cool. So these machines, this is the room, and we have a superb, a robust machines at the PREMPEH International Airport. So mind you, power outage and total blackout is not actually the option coming to PREMPEH International Airport. Now I'm talking to you. So we are just all hoping that moving forward, we get to prioritize our maintenances to extend or get the durability of this genset that we have on standby in case of power outages. So what we just saw was the drainage outlet. So that's the drainage outlet, and this is the meter reading from the bulk tank. You see, these pipes are connected to the bulk tank and also to the genset fuel tank. So on it we have a first meter to indicate the amount of fuel that is coming to the individual gensets, and this is the interface of the genset which has been set to an auto mode. And also back to here, these are the UPS, see, utility UPS equipment. And this UPS, we all know the UPS to be uninterrupted power supply that hold power for a while before power is then restored. So these panels that you are seeing here, some of them are assigned to fire machines, and some of them are also for switching on the pumps for the chiller systems. And moreover, the UPS in particular is mostly on standby to hold power when there is an immediate power outage at the PREMPEH International Airport. So looking at these particular panels, they all have some special duties or certain tasks that they are performing to enhance the proper or the smoothly running of the PREMPEH International Airport terminal. So from the terminal we also have servers, and most of their cables are in this particular room that you are seeing here. So you see, from the totalizing, their cables are linked to this particular panels that you are seeing. So from this panels that you are seeing, it just moves straight to the terminal. You know, all the lighting system, you see, this one is the in-camera transformer. So from the transformer, the power just moves directly to this particular panels that you are seeing here. So meaning, with this robust systems backup that we have at the PREMPEH, meaning we don't have to be worried about issues coming up very soon, because we have an ultra-modern machines to withstand any difficulties that will arrive at PREMPEH International Airport. And thank you for watching my videos, and don't forget to subscribe if you are new to this channel. Please give us a like, comment, and share for other people to know the updates and also the robust systems that we have at the PREMPEH International Airport. So moving forward, we have all these machines to be depend on as an airport to withstand difficulties that arrives at the PREMPEH International Airport. Maybe it could be power failure and other kind of thing, and even passenger may not get power accessibility to charge his or her phone and other gadgets that they may be able to bring at the PREMPEH International Airport. So with this standardized initiative or project or such a backup systems like here that you are seeing, it tells you it's such a big project to be seeing all these machines being part of PREMPEH International Airport, because we all know how electricity do contribute a lot when it comes in operations like this as an airport as a whole. So looking at these machines conveying power to the terminal, the utility, we also have power here to withstand any power fluctuation disturbances, meaning PREMPEH International Airport. And moreover, being heading to the top-notch and even Africa as a whole, because getting these advanced systems is such a grateful. And thank you for watching my video.